Though transportation is a concern for many residents, one group that is particularly vulnerable to mobility issues are our senior citizens. What will you do to provide better transportation options and greater access to activities for seniors in your ward?
Well, transportation is a regional issue, and it's addressed on a regional level. As I had mentioned before, I work for the Riverside County Transportation Commission. That is the county-wide. Most counties coordinate transportation at the county level. In San Bernardino, we have an agency called SANBAG, the San Bernardino Association of Governments. Now, SANBAG is responsible more or less for transportation planning throughout the county of San Bernardino. That includes everything from transit to freeways to you have rail, your different types of rideshare programs. They oversee all of that. Now, San Bernardino is a member of SANBAG. And actually, our mayor is the representative on that board for the city of San Bernardino. Now, SANBAG then allocates monies to transit agencies such as Omnitrans, which provides bus service in San Bernardino and throughout the area. They also allocate money to Metrolink, which operates the rail service. So we are one voice at the table when it comes to transportation issues. And I think that San Bernardino over the years has had a very strong voice and very influential voice. We expanded the I-215 freeway. I think it's created a very accessible corridor now through our city and into our city that we didn't have before. For those of us that grew up in San Bernardino, it used to be we had these crazy on-ramps that got into the middle of the freeways and created all kinds of congestion, and it was a very complicated city to commute through. We also have the Metrolink system that serves San Bernardino. The San Bernardino line that runs from here to LA is one of the highest utilized lines within the Metrolink system. We just completed a new transit center downtown, which will bring that those Metrolink trains into the downtown, which, getting back to your question about stimulating development downtown, what it does is San Bernardino has historically been a commuter city. People live here and then work in Orange County or work in LA, even though if you go way back, San Bernardino was a center for employment and commerce. And so what this does now by bringing that transit center to our downtown is it makes San Bernardino not just simply an origin of commuters, but a destination for commuters. So long term, I think the investments that have been made to date will, in the long term, benefit the city. I know there's been a lot of controversy about the amount of money that's been spent and the inconvenience created by having these different transportation networks and systems running through our city. I know SBX, which is the express service going from the north end of the city to Loma Linda, has been controversial. And certainly there'll be some modifications perhaps in the way that system operates. But I think long term, a major metropolitan area and a city of our size and scope requires that we have not just good automobile-based transportation, but also a transit system that is conducive and supports individuals that may be transit dependent, but not just transit dependent. When you look at the Metrolink system, you actually find that the average income of the people that ride Metrolink are actually very high. They go into the six figures. They're professional people. So it's having that healthy mix of different transportation services that a city of our size needs to both attract the type of residents that we need to rebuild our city, the types of businesses we're going to need to rebuild our city, the type of investment that we're going to need to rebuild our city. So I think we're getting there. We also have an extension planned of the Metrolink system from San Bernardino to Redlands. That is moving forward. So I really see bright days ahead for San Bernardino, in large part due to some significant investments that have been made in our transportation infrastructure.